Hi, Vince Mai here, and video number 3, Waking Up Camp Herculanus. So, I brought them out of hibernation, or I'm attempting to, but they don't want to wake up. I've increased the temperature a bit and turned on the lights, but no action. We got one nanitic kind of fumbling about, but that's about it. Okay, after a bit, they're starting to wake up, and there's one nanitic who's found an egg and now deciding where to put it. And the worker above her is actually holding on to a larva, which is in diapause as well. And therefore, still not really active and not really growing and developing. It's going to take them a little bit to snap out of this diapause. Hopefully soon. All right, we have 3 pairs of workers engaging in trophallaxis, which is the sharing of food from their social stomachs. Okay, one pair has stopped, the second pair has stopped, and just the third pair in the front here, front right, they're still at it. Take a look at the ant that's above the brood pile. It's chewing on something, and I think that's an egg casing. Gotta be tasty. Anyway, these ants look quite well fed because their gasters are pretty full, except for the one at the top there. The 2 ants at the bottom here, near the bottom, they're still fighting with that egg casing. They might consume some of it. Mostly they'll just probably rip it apart, make it into a nice small pieces, and then throw them into a garbage pile. Also take a look at that larva pile. It looks pretty nice. There's quite a few little larvae in there, and soon they're gonna start coming out of diapause and start eating and growing, and then turning into little ants. Let's check up on Queen Nova of the New York carpenter ants. Okay, I made a mistake, and I put a heating cable on the outside of this container, which has the test tube inside where they normally live. Overnight, it heated up the outside warm enough so that the ants moved all their eggs outside. And it became a pain for me to actually try to move them back. When I did, I actually decided to move them to this new test tube. And that's the Queen Nova there. You'll notice the pile of eggs is way more than the last video. So she's been kind of busy. And you'll probably also notice that she's gained a bit of weight. Her gaster is quite a bit more chunky, more distended, and I think that's a good sign because she hasn't been eating, so basically she's out of hibernation, and meaning there's going to be more eggs coming. She's cleaning her antenna off and cleaning her forelegs off. You'll notice that sometimes she'll rub her antenna through a hook on her forelegs, which is actually a cleaning hook designed just for that purpose. Looks like she wants to go for a walk. It's kind of tough when you're that big and you got an egg stuck to you. Nobody cares. She's the queen. The workers you see there are kind of fighting over a freeze-dried rice worm. They're not really fighting, but they kind of look like they are. Anyway, I've since discovered that both colonies really like the rice worms, way more than the mealworms or anything else I give them. And that's good, because they need the protein, and then they feed the queen, and then she lays more eggs. Speaking of queen, looks like she's decided she's not going to partake and going back. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and see you next time.